Cactus care tips. 5 steps to easily grow healthy succulents. Cacti, these seemingly aloof, yet incredibly charming plants, have won the hearts of numerous plant enthusiasts with their unique shapes and tenacious vitality. However, taking good care of cacti is not an easy task. Don't worry, today I'm bringing you a simple and easy-to-learn 5-step cactus care technique that will help you quickly grasp the growth patterns of cacti and easily grow healthy and robust succulent plants. Step 1. Choose the right soil. Lay a solid foundation. Soil is the home for cacti to grow, and choosing the right soil is crucial. Cacti prefer soil with good drainage and strong aeration. You can opt for specialized cactus soil available on the market, which is usually made from a mixture of peat, perlite, and vermiculite, ensuring excellent drainage while providing ample air. If you want to make your own soil, you can mix the following proportions: 2 parts garden soil, 3 parts coarse sand, 1 part composted leaf mold, and 1 part perlite or vermiculite. This soil combination can meet the cacti's water needs while preventing root rot caused by waterlogging. When preparing the soil, pay attention to the following points. The soil's pH value should ideally be between neutral to slightly alkaline, that is, pH 7.5, which is more in line with the growth habits of cacti. Add a small amount of bone meal or slow-release fertilizer to the soil to provide the necessary nutrients for cacti and promote their growth. When repotting, ensure the soil is thoroughly dry to avoid damaging the cacti's roots during the process. Step 2. Water reasonably. Master the rhythm. Watering is a key aspect of cactus care and a common mistake for beginners. Although cacti are drought-tolerant, it doesn't mean they don't need water. Reasonable watering can promote the growth and nutrient absorption of cacti. Here are some watering tips. Watering frequency. Spring and autumn are the vigorous growth periods for cacti, during which you can water them 1-2 times a week to keep the soil slightly moist. In the hot summer, cacti enter a dormant period, and the watering frequency should be reduced to once every 2-3 weeks. In winter, when the temperature is low and cacti grow slowly, the watering frequency should also be decreased to 1-2 times a month. Watering method. Follow the water when dry, keep it wet principle, which means watering only when the soil is completely dry. Water thoroughly to allow the moisture to fully penetrate deep into the soil, but avoid waterlogging. You can use the immersion method, placing the pot in a container with water and allowing the soil to absorb moisture from the bottom, which can better control the amount of water. Watering time. It is best to water in the morning or evening, avoiding watering at noon when the temperature is high, as the water will evaporate too quickly, affecting the cacti's absorption of water. Step 3. Provide adequate light. Promote growth. Cacti are sun-loving plants, and sufficient light is crucial for their growth. Light not only promotes photosynthesis in cacti, but also helps them synthesize nutrients and enhance their disease resistance. Here are some suggestions for light management. Light duration. In spring and autumn, you can place cacti in a sunny spot where they can receive 6-8 hours of light per day. In the summer, when the sunlight is intense, you need to provide some shade to avoid direct exposure to strong light. You can use a sunshade or place them in an area with ample scattered light. In winter, when the light is weak, you can put them on a sunny windowsill to receive 4-6 hours of light per day. Light intensity. Avoid prolonged exposure to strong light, especially in summer, as intense sunlight can easily scorch the leaves of cacti. You can judge whether the light is appropriate by observing the growth state of the cacti. If the leaves are bright and the growth is vigorous, it indicates sufficient light. If the leaves turn yellow and the growth is slow, it may be due to insufficient light. Light direction. Regularly rotate the pot to ensure that all sides of the cacti can receive light evenly, preventing one side from growing too fast and causing the plant to tilt or deform. Step 4. Suitable temperature. Create a comfortable environment. Temperature has a direct impact on the growth of cacti. Different varieties of cacti have varying adaptability to temperature, but generally, cacti prefer a warm and dry environment. Here are some tips for temperature management. Growth temperature. The optimal growth temperature for cacti is generally between 20-30 degrees Celsius. Within this temperature range, cacti grow faster, with plump leaves and bright colors. If the temperature is too high or too low, it will adversely affect the growth of cacti. Winter warmth. In winter, when the temperature is low, you need to take certain measures to keep warm. You can move the cacti to a warm indoor area to avoid being exposed to cold winds. If the indoor temperature is low, you can use an insulation cover or heating pad to maintain the temperature around the cacti above 10 degrees Celsius. Summer cooling. The high temperature in summer can easily cause cacti to enter a dormant state, and cooling measures need to be taken. You can place the cacti in a well-ventilated area to avoid direct sunlight. You can also increase the air humidity and lower the environmental temperature by spraying mist. Step 5. Fertilize regularly, supplement nutrients. Although cacti have low fertilizer requirements, regular fertilization can still provide them with the necessary nutrients to promote their growth and flowering. Here are some fertilization tips. Fertilization time. During the vigorous growth period of cacti, that is, in spring and autumn, you can fertilize once a month. In the summer dormancy period and the low temperature period of winter, you can stop fertilizing. Fertilizer types. Choose specialized cactus fertilizer or well-rotted organic fertilizer, such as bone meal, chicken manure, etc. You can also use slow-release fertilizer, which can be sprinkled on the soil surface and gradually release nutrients with watering. Fertilization method. Scatter the fertilizer evenly on the soil surface, then gently loosen the soil to mix the fertilizer with the soil. Avoid direct contact between the fertilizer and the roots of the cacti to prevent root burn. After fertilizing, water thoroughly to help the fertilizer better penetrate the soil. Common problems and solutions. Yellowing leaves. This may be due to insufficient light, overwatering, or soil compaction. Increase the light exposure, keep the soil slightly moist but not waterlogged, and replace the soil regularly. Root rot. This is usually caused by overwatering or poor soil drainage. Stop watering immediately, remove the cacti from the soil, trim off the rotten roots, dry them, and replant them in well-draining soil. Slow growth. This may be due to low temperature, insufficient fertilization, or lack of soil nutrients. Increase the environmental temperature, fertilize regularly, and replace the soil with nutrient-rich soil. By following the detailed 5 steps above, you should have mastered the cactus care techniques. As long as you observe and take care of them with your heart, your cacti will grow strong and bring you endless surprises and joy. Hurry up and take action.